Have you ever caught yourself saying, why does this keep happening to me? And you attract the same kind of relationship. You freeze up when it's time to speak your truth, and you're doing all the inner work, but still something loops. What if the reason you can't logic your way out of it is because the pattern didn't start in this lifetime? In this video, we're going to explore how the Akashic Records can reveal the past root of a repeating soul pattern and how to begin healing it. Hi, I'm Karen Wyatt, your records keeper. I've been reading the records of hundreds of people over the last few years, guiding especially those in midlife transitions to access the Akashic Records and remember who they are at the soul level. These records don't just tell stories. They show you the emotional and energetic patterns that began in other lifetimes but still echo in this one. Today we'll walk you through a powerful 4-step process and share the real-life story of how one past life memory helped a woman reclaim her voice. Before we go any deeper, let's just clear up one thing. This is not about past life regression. In regression, you're often placed in a deep hypnotic state to relive the past experiences. This can be very powerful, but it's also passive. With the Akashic Records, you enter into a conscious, sacred state where you ask your guides to reveal exactly what your soul is ready to heal. You don't get flooded with images. You receive soul-level insight. You don't relive trauma, but you witness patterns. You don't guess. You're guided. It's gentler, clearer, and it only shows you what's helpful now. So the process I use both personally and professionally with clients follows 4 soul-based steps. First step, recognize. This is where it starts. You notice what's on repeat, especially what shows up in your body. Maybe your shoulders tense up every time someone asks for help, or your throat closes when you try to set a boundary. Don't rush to fix it. Instead, ask, what's the oldest emotional memory this feeling reminds me of? You're not just feeling this life's grief. You may be carrying the grief of a soul that's been quiet for centuries. 2, in the records, you then ask, where did this pattern begin? You may see a lifetime where speaking out meant punishment, or where love was earned only through self-sacrifice. The records don't give you a movie reel of random lifetimes. They give you a single, precise moment, the one your soul is ready to understand and heal. And when you witness it, there's often this moment of relief. It's like, that's where this started. That's why I carry this so deeply. Step 3, reclaim. Here's where things really get magical. You ask to be shown a lifetime where you didn't carry that pattern, where you lived a life in freedom, ease, or power. So one client who feared being seen was shown her life as a stage actress, just graceful and magnetic and thoroughly adored and celebrated. She could feel that past self rising in her. So this wasn't about imagination, it was soul memory. And you already have that version of you that knows how to do this. We just invite her back. And step 4, release. Finally, we thank the life where the pattern began. We don't shame it. We don't erase it. We say, thank you for what you taught me, but I'm choosing differently now. This is where the real shift begins. You feel the story soften. You breathe a little deeper. You become the soul who remembers her wholeness. A woman came up to me with a deep fear of public speaking. It was no big trauma, just this full body freeze anytime she needed to use her voice. And in the records, we saw a past life where she had spoken out against a cruel overlord, like ruler or king, I can't remember what it was, but was executed for treason. She left that life with the belief, speaking truth equals death. We then explored a life where she was an acclaimed performer. She was an opera singer, and she was able to speak and sing her truth so freely and joyfully and without fear. She chose to integrate that energy into the present. So this isn't about overnight miracles, but that can happen. But it's about deep remembering that can lead to real change. If you've got a pattern that just won't let go, and if you're ready to understand it at a soul level, I'm inviting you to join me for a 1-hour Akashic experience called Remembering to Heal. a guided past life journey. We'll meet live twice that day, once at 12 p.m. and one at 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's $11 to join for the day, or you can join my community, the Record Keeper Circle, and you get included access when you join. Can't make it live? You'll receive access to the replay afterward. And if you're watching this after the event has passed, no worries. You can still purchase the replay for $11 using the link below. This experience was designed to be timeless, so your soul will know when it's the right time to dive in. So just go to the link below to join us live or to get the replay. This is soul work, and you don't have to do it alone. If this resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe, and click the bell for weekly insights. And in the comments, tell me, what's one pattern you're ready to stop repeating? I'd love to hear from you. I'm Karen Wyatt, and I'll see you in the records.